I have a question regarding my daughter. She's having a lot of problems. She gets up in the night and she screams. Um, she gets very sick. Recently, she's going a lot of doctors, many doctors, and they're saying nothing is wrong with her. Um, she lost her job. She's not getting her any job. She wants to get married. She can't get married because she has this vitiligo on her skin. Um, so there's a lot of problem. I don't know what else to do.
طيب sister Shadida, if you visited or your daughter happened to visit the specialists and psychiatrists and they said you're perfectly fine and there is nothing wrong with you, you don't have depression, you don't have any psychological, no psychiatric issue, then most likely maybe she's affected with hasad, with evil eye, and that happens. As far as vitiligo, nowadays with the laser treatment, I think they can change the color of the entire skin and make it homogeneous. Okay, that should not stop as a barrier between her and getting married. But by the end, marriage is like food, like drink, like life, like death, like have children. It's all a matter of rizq. And we don't know what is hidden for us. We keep trying. In the West in general, parents who have daughters, they are very concerned because what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to take my daughters out and tell people that my daughter wants to get married? That's why I say the imam in the local community is the family father of the entire community. I don't have to wait for Uncle so and so to approach me and say, "Ya Sheikh, my daughter is already 25 and she graduated." The Imam should take the initiative. He sees that Uncle Shamim is having a son and Uncle Naim is having a daughter. So he tries to connect them together. This connection is from among the sole job and the duty of the Imam. If he doesn't do that, I would go and I approach the Imam or the person who's in charge of the Muslim community and said, my daughter just graduated and we're looking for a good suitor for her. All of that is permissible. And before I even said, if I spotted a good kid in the community, mashallah, I see him coming all the time to the masjid. Then when I invited him over and when I checked out his manners and akhlaq, and he has a job, he has a good source of income, and he's good to his family, I would approach him. I would say, Tahsin, won't you get married? Would you like to marry my daughter? I would introduce her in a way or another, and this is perfectly halal, perfectly legal. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for your daughter to get married, and may Allah take away from her every harm and relieve her from every distress. Ameen. Adhkar, morning and evening. Ruqya, whether she recites ruqya upon herself, as I have mentioned repeatedly, and I do not mind saying it again, Ayatul Kursi, and you wipe over your body and your face, your head, and your body. Al-Mu'awwidhat, قل هو الله أحد, قل أعوذ برب الفلق, قل أعوذ برب الناس, fully. Then you do this, and then you wipe over your head and your body. And you do this every night before you go to sleep. Recite Surah Al-Fatiha upon yourself. Sit tight and recite Surah Al-Baqarah entirely if you know how to recite. If not, play the Quran, open it up in front of you, play the audio, and listen to the entire Surah Al-Baqarah 30 to 35 minutes on daily basis for a couple weeks. Surah Al-Baqarah, if there is any traces or any danger of envy, sorcery, evil eye, it blows it away. It takes all of that away. The Prophet ﷺ said, أخذها بركة وتركها حسرة ولا تستطيعها البطلة. So those who would recite it, those who would listen to it would obtain plenty of barakah. تركها حسرة, those who would neglect it, its negligence will be a cause of regret and loss. لا تستطيعها البطلة, the sorcerers, the magicians, the enviers can have no effect with Surah Al-Baqarah because no one can afford it. Barakallahu fikum, sister.